Long before Joshua, Moses had already defeated Sihon, king of the Amorites, and Og, king of Bashan, east of the Jordan. Then Joshua struck down 31 kings west of the Jordan. City after city fell before Israel. But Joshua grew old, and the Lord told him plainly, "You are old, and very much land still remains to possess." Whole regions stood untaken still, the territory of the Philistines, the Geshurites, and the coastal cities to the north. So the land east of the Jordan was divided among Reuben, Gad, and half the tribe of Manasseh, just as Moses had promised. Only the Levites received no land at all, for the Lord himself was their inheritance. David lifted his voice, "I will extol you, my God and King, and bless your name forever." One generation, he sang, would tell the next of God's mighty and unsearchable works. The Lord is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and good to everything he has made. The eyes of all creatures look to him, and he opens his hand to satisfy them. The Lord is near to all who call on him in truth, and every mouth was made to praise him. Jeremiah blew the alarm, "Flee Jerusalem, for disaster was coming out of the north." A foreign army was already pitching its tents on the hills, preparing to attack. They built a siege ramp against the city, for it was full of oppression within. Yet the priests kept saying, "Peace, peace," healing the wound of the people lightly when there was no peace at all. Jeremiah begged them to walk the ancient, tested path to safety, but they refused. God tried to refine his people like silver in the fire, but the wicked would not be purified, so he called them rejected silver. A landowner went out at dawn and hired workers for a single day's wage. Through the morning and afternoon, he kept finding more idle workers and sent them to the vineyard too. Even at 5 in the evening he found men still waiting and hired them as well. At day's end, he paid the very last workers first, a full day's wage for just 1 hour. The men hired at dawn were furious when they received the very same pay. The landowner answered gently, "Is your eye evil because I am generous? The last will be first and the first last." On the road to Jerusalem, Jesus quietly told his disciples he would be betrayed, crucified, and raised on the third day. The mother of James and John knelt asking for the best seats in his kingdom, but Jesus said greatness means becoming a servant. Leaving Jericho, 2 blind men cried out for mercy, and Jesus touched their eyes and they saw. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.